Welcome to Life Hacks Beyond Convention with Dee and Sonia.
Well, sometimes for me, if I'm finding it hard to make a choice, I actually think through, oh, okay, so I'm not making a choice here. Why aren't I making a choice? Does that mean that this is really the choice I want? Is this
Yeah.
what I want life to be like?
Yeah.
Or do I actually want it to be
Yeah.
different? Yeah. And it's hard sometimes, isn't it, to work out why you're not making a choice
Yes.
or why it's hard to make that choice.
Yeah. I had to make a really big choice when I suddenly became a sole parent and
Mm,
I got not evicted. My lease ran out and they were going to sell the house that I was living in.
mm,
I was living in
mm,
Borough and I thought I either need to go to Clare or Adelaide.
mm,
And so, and I could not decide. So I went through
mm.
this massive process because I'm a geek sometimes. And I did a spreadsheet and
Mhm.
I wrote down the two locations, all the possible issues. I weighted the issues and
Yes.
then did the tick thing
Yep.
and all the rest of
Yep.
it. And Adelaide won. And as you
And
know, I
so
didn't
you
go to
ended up in
Adelaide.
Clare.
I went, I want to go to fucking Adelaide. I want to go to Clare.
Yep. Yep.
And I realized that
Yeah. And so by making that decision, you immediately knew it was the wrong decision.
yeah, exactly. And so
Mm,
I did this whole, and I sometimes teach people it's the toss the coin in your head.
mm,
So pick heads or tails with it
mm,
and toss the coin in your head because if your gut doesn't want to go there, something will turn up and
mm,
you go, I'm not doing that. That
mhm.
it sort of forces your brain to make the
Absolutely.
decision. And I just went
Absolutely.
over
And
hours,
we've got the
way more.
freedom to change that decision
Yes.
if we want to. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Go to the
Yeah.
place, and if it's
Mm.
now, oh, I think it was when I was talking to you, and you were a bit unsure about moving somewhere, and I said you're meant to go there because if that's not the right place, you won't work it out until you're there. Like you have to make
Yeah.
that first
Yeah.
step,
Yep. Yep.
make that first decision, and then make a different decision later from that
Yeah.
point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's it.
Oh dear.
We're Wallies, aren't we? But the decision making matrix that you use, because I know when I was trying to decide on the house that I bought, like, oh man, all of the choices, and one of my daughters, the one who was living with me at the time, she said, well, let's just do she didn't call it a decision matrix. I forget what she called it, but it doesn't matter.
Mm.
So we sat down and went through it, and it's like, oh man, didn't that make it easy? It's like, because what was important to me, and it's really subjective
Yes.
because because one of the things would be, I don't know, for example, a covered outdoor area because it rains all the time here, so but I still like going outside,
Yeah.
and maybe a garage and who knows, a clothesline,
Yes.
you know.
Mm.
But then how and so we'd be going along and she'd say for this house we'd go through like because I probably had about 15 criteria. So we'd be going through and let's just assume it was the outdoor area one. And I'd say, oh yeah, that's an 8. Oh, okay. So she'd write down the
Yeah.
8. And she'd say, okay, so what about this house? What was that? And I'd say, oh, 4. Well,
Mm.
why is it a 4? They're the same, aren't they? Well, no, like they
They're
felt
not.
different.
Yeah. Or
And
they
she's like,
faced a different direction because I'm really about passive solo when it comes to homes. And this house we bought here isn't. It's the opposite.
okay.
But when we extended, the room I'm
Yeah,
in
you made
faces
sure that
north.
it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Mm.
know. So it's really interesting how within our matrices, there can be that real subjectiveness.
Yeah, well, you
But
have to
here's
weight
another
them.
thing.
Mm.
Well, and here's another thing. ChatGPT helps you do it really good. So I used it. I can't remember what the decision was. Can't remember. It's irrelevant. I said to him, I'm trying to make this decision. So I want you to go through step by step, ask me what my criteria are, and then we're going to go through and weight it, give it a overall score.
Yeah.
And yeah, and so and it's spelled out. You do have to ask it to go step by step, or I did anyway. Otherwise, it spits out, 5,000 paragraphs, and it's
Oh,
like, stop, that's too much. Let's go step by step. And it was
dear.
really good because then when I'd forget something, I could say to her, oh, okay, have we got all of the decision criteria? Because as we were going through, I suddenly realised there was another criteria I hadn't added. Have I added in X criteria? And we'll go, no, would you like me to do that? Yes, please. I would. Let's go right back to the start.
My Excel sheets just went out the bin now. I'll just go to chat.
It was so good. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Because then you can just once you get to your final, because then you can ask it to put it in a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
So that you can download it to your spreadsheet once you get your final thing worked out. So yeah, there you go.
You can 2 lessons in chat today, or 3. I think it's 3. Recipes, personalities, and decisions.
Like these AI tools, they're my best friend.
Oh dear, love it.
I haven't actually named it, but Mr. GPT, we could call it.
Oh, come on, it's got to be a woman.
Hit the subscribe button below if you want to follow Life Hacks Beyond Convention.